All right, we're just gonna bypass the rest of the setup, rest of the delay. We're live. There's my hand. It's working, sorta. Different camera. I don't know. We're here. We're live, and it's gonna work one way or another. I've got a backup plan, and we'll see what happens. This thing just overheated on me too, so I'm gonna get moving. Everything is exactly where it was before. I haven't even touched it. The end of break number 1. Is it gonna even focus in on the... Yeah, hey, I can't believe it working. Knocking. Wood knocking. Hi, guys. Yo. Different camera. You should see this rig job. We got a fan on the camera so it doesn't overheat, because it overheated. And if this doesn't work, back to the old cell phone. I let her cool down for a while. And now I got a fan here, so maybe that's the issue. The last box of break number 1. It's like we didn't even stop ever. It just kept going. There's a lot of new chords I gotta navigate. Hi. Hi, Chris. Everything's fine. I'm almost like... I was on the verge of maybe having a heart attack. Also gonna knock on wood again. We don't want that, do we? So those guys were the hits. And now the final jumbo box of break number 1. Thanks for sticking in there. You should have seen the MacGyver attempts, Mark. I can't even begin to explain. Cords, wires, computers moving in and out, drawers, cameras, quick YouTube videos to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Heart back down to normal rate. It's just a little darker. Even though I've got every light in the world focused in on these. I swear, the best is the iPhone. If you can hook an iPhone up, the best quality is that way. I've got a Canon, I've got a Sony, and an iPhone. All three doing different things. The iPhone is the best quality. And you can even buy a really, really good camera, and this is a good one. This is the best you get. It's not bad, right? Quality, is it bad, or is it? It looks pretty good to me. I'm just hoping it holds. Hold the line. Oh, Hoppy. Hold the line. Just a small amount of tightness in my chest. Break number 2 coming right up. We got no Tani in here. I feel a lot better, though. Cal Stevenson. I feel like this is going to get it done, this setup right here. At least for today. At least for today. Athletics. Max. We got a Zeke Tova refractor. Purple Garrett Mitchell. Purple. Orange Garrett Mitchell. I'll get it right. To 25. Orange Wave. Going to the Brewers. Jeremy. Woo. Just keeps trying to focus. Yeah, well, hey. Screen is on. It's recording. Lucky we got anything. Yeah, the brain inside of the iPhone is much better than any camera. Did it just restart? Pretty much. Pretty much. Another credit card. And a base auto of Graham Ashcraft. Maybe I need to bring these over here. You should see it if you could only see the setup. Jank Central. .22 Bowman Chrome. How good is it on a scale of 1 to 10? It's pretty good. It's definitely worth ripping. Reasonably priced. Should have been about, what, 50 bucks, 60 bucks at the most. Good rookie class. Your guess is as good as mine. How about another Graham Ashcraft? Chris is okay with it. At least it's another auto coming your way. Cunha went off today. No taco fractors yet. We're going to get one today. We got 2 frozen fractors. Time for a taco fractor. 2 total. I mean, throughout the breaks. All of the breaks that I've done of this. Yeah, guys, the breaks sold out so fast. The whole entire system bogged down. The confirmations, the population of the sale, like everything bogged down. It's a good thing. You guys love this, eh? Last pack of break number 1. Oh, look at the striker breaks thing is not. What is that even? Is that this? I figured it out. This is a good pack. Look at this. Adley, Harris, Mitchell, Walker, and a purple speckle. Teoscar Hernandez. Dude, Teoscar has got it out for us. Cubby pulled so many Teoscar cards. Okay, Yoshida, Prism. Let's get it. Time to look at the hits. I'm going to grab them off the stage. And we're going to check them all out together right now. And we're going to move on to break number 2 like nothing ever happened. Nothing went wrong. We've been here the whole time having fun. If I can even reach. Obstacles. And I've got long arms. I've probably got about I don't know. I gotta measure my wingspan one of these days. I would say 6'5", but it may even be longer. Here we go. Ciani, Refractor, Rosario, negative. Bride to 25, Yoshida to 399. Gunner, the big boy. We got a big boy. Vibes are high, right? The 299 Gunner. Let's go. Hicklin auto. This is a parallel. Francisco Alvarez gold in Technicolor to 50. Youthquake Casas, Schwarber to 250. Batten auto. Bogarts, beautiful. Topps Chrome Authentic. That's numbered to 99. And that's an on-card auto also. Key Bryant to 25. Castellanos to 25. Brennan to 499. Laser to 350. Look at that. Couple of bangers. Ichiro, 50 of 50. Hard signed auto. We got Ultraviolent All-Stars. Vladdy. Jose Altuve. And that's numbered to 50. Gold. Steer to 99. How many of these JD Martinez's did we get? Well, here's one of them. Gold Wave to 50. Benson auto. Kennedy to 150. Arenado to 250. Colas to 150. Peraza auto to 499. Encarnacion to 150. Another Benson. And Mitchell to 25. And there's more. But wait. There's more. Got a Yoshida Prism there. A couple of Ashcrafts. You like Ashcraft? I'm your guy. Stevenson to 150. Rosario to 299. Alvarez to 75. Massey to 350. Perez. Prism. Bunch of base cards that got mixed in here. Don't worry about that. Hernandez to 299. There's that other JD to 50. JP Crawford to 199. And a Spencer Steer to 199. Youthquake to 25. Breakers Delight exclusive. Alec Thomas. Buxton to 299. Libertor auto. Brown auto to 150. And Jordan Walker Refractor. Just a few of the hits for you. And we're going to keep it moving to break number 2. Now that everything's going A-OK. And my heart is stopping the attacks. No more attacking. I'm going to clean up here. It's going to take me less than 30 seconds. Looks like we got a little situation here. Gonna work. I'll get it all dialed in. Just like that, we're ready to go. I hope everybody is feeling the smooth, calming vibes. Let's keep things flowing. Welcome to another Striker Break, where no matter what, we overcome. Break number 2. Let me find my graphics. Bing-a-ding, bag-a-do. Let's go. Uh-oh. Okay, one more issue. I can get this. There we go. Team list. Mixing it up. 5 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pirates on top. We're going to grab these guys. Mix them up first. 1 time. Ding. Copying it. Doing a new... putting them down. Calling this W... I can't remember. TC2. Works for me. Roll the dice. 11. We begin. Round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Chris on top. Good luck, Chris. Let's put these down across from their rightful owners. Put them in order and read them off. Diamondbacks Brian L. Braves Castillo V. Orioles Ben J. Red Sox Jake P. Cubs Scott S. White Sox Jason K. Reds Ben J. Guardians Tyler C. Rockies Will S. Tigers Michael C. Astros Kyle T. Royals Jeremy Q. Angels James M. Dodgers David P. Marlins Nick C. Brewers Castillo V. Twins Maxwell T. Mets Ronald G. Yankees Jack H. Athletics Travis A. Phillies Mike T. Pirates Christopher M. Padres Maxwell T. Giants Bobby D. Mariners Brandon N. Cardinals Arturo H. Rays David P. Rangers David S. Jays Parker R. And Nationals Jason Y. Good luck, everybody. Here comes the link. Copying and pasting. Dropping in the chat. And just like that, Jeff, using his 28-month membership, says, already have hotel reserved for Cleveland. Can't wait. Whoa. Jeff is getting it done. I like that. I like your style, Jeff. He's a go-getter. A doer. Some people are talkers. Jeff's a doer. I think is that it? Did I do everything I need to do? I dropped the link. Let me do one more thing. Just drop you a link to Patreon if you want to get in on the breaks so I don't have to keep going over it. There it is. And just twice as nice, that's why. Pinned to the top. Can you put up eBay? Sure. I'm going to have a lot of cards in the eBay store coming soon. And there's a link. Shoot me an offer. I'll negotiate with you. Okay, box number 1. Narrowly escaped an aneurysm. There's a lot of wood knocking going on today. We're off. What's up, Dragon? Number 1 Hyper Squad member here. Inebriated Ghost says, hey, Striker, just pulled a 2022 Chrome Gold Jonathan India to 50. I can't find any sales prices on it. What would you sell it for? Let me think about that. You're going to have to find another Jonathan India. Similar price, like similar. You might not be able to find a gold to 50, but see if you can find any other parallel that's near there. And then you can do a little multiplier on it. You know, maybe you can find like something numbered to 150. Do like a 1.5x or something. I don't know. You can always just list it for a, you know, put like $50 on it with best offer. Just see what happens. It's probably high. You'd probably be lucky to get 20. But I don't know. Martin with a 2-month membership. Was Ellie a big seller at the National? I tried to sell my Ellie, and there were no comps. Finally, there was one comp. Someone put it on a 24-hour auction, but because it was a brand new card, people just were like, I don't know what this is worth. And then one guy put it on a 24 auction. It sold for like a little over $1,000, in between $1,000 and $1,100. So then at least we had like some kind of price to guide us. But by then, I think it was Saturday, and people were buying on Thursday and Friday because it was super busy and they were selling out of a lot of their stuff, so they were also buying. But then by Saturday, people are just wanting to move product, and they're not really looking to bring in a whole lot of stuff. They're looking to sell what they got. So nobody really was interested in my Ellie. And as far as ultra modern baseball, there was not a lot of ultra modern baseball. It was mostly vintage stuff, and then the various sports, basketball, new basketball. There's a lot of 90s basketball inserts that I enjoyed, because that's my bag. That's when I was collecting basketball cards. So to see that, I was having a good time checking out like a lot of Jordans. I love looking at Jordan cards. And some of the cards that I actually just sent away to PSA were, I saw them in people's cases, and they were asking a lot of money for them. So it had me like fingers crossed. Outman, guys, yeah, I think we're just going to kind of go like that. I'm just going to sleeve them up for now, top load them right after this. 'Cause I don't want this camera to overheat. So we got to keep it moving. But anyway, a lot of basketball, like mostly vintage, a lot of basketball, football, and then a lot of memorabilia. And then a lot of people selling wax and supplies and everything else you can think of. Art. There's Josh Young Refractor. There's a lot of artwork with like of players and, you know, numbered type of artwork. Got an Austin Riley to 250. I can't reach back here with the setup, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able. Do our best. Christian Walker. Got a Suzuki Prism. Otani and Michael Massey to $4.99. See, this guy doesn't want to focus on the stuff back there. I don't even know if it's worth it having a stage. Pete Refractor. Box number 2. Let's do a jumbo. See James with a 1 month membership. Evening, Striker. Thanks for the rips and the fun. You're welcome. I'm glad you're having fun. If you're having fun, you know what to do. I said I wasn't going to say it anymore. What's up, Dan? I did not see that. I missed so much. I'll tell you this, next time, whatever the next one is, I got to just do every single day of it. Maybe even stay like... The problem is my hotel room was ridiculously expensive, so I wasn't about to stay like any extra time. And also, I didn't know what to expect. I kind of figured I'd be able to see everything in the amount of time I was there, but no. The whole silver pack situation sucked out a lot of time. Trying to get the redemption packs, waiting in line every morning or 2 mornings. Bryce Johnson, official Hype Force leader. Yeah. Maybe. So not having to do that would have been able to see a lot more. But also there was really no organization as far as like, where do we start? Where do we go? Where do we finish? We tried. You know, we were like, okay, we're going to hit this row up and go all the way up and down these rows and make sure we hit everything. That lasted like 30 seconds. Because you go, ooh, that's an image variation, Julio. That's a bad boy. That's sweet. I've not seen that. I've been pulling image variations. Brandon, congratulations. This is like, dude, like the 4th or I think this is the 4th one I've pulled. And it is sick. Yeah. Get them up there. Congratulations. How much Topps Cosmic are you going to pre-order tomorrow? I'm glad you said that. I didn't even know there was a pre-order for Topps Cosmic tomorrow. I'm in a bubble of dealing with issues in my current life. I haven't had any time to read emails or go on the blowout forums or know of anything that's coming out. Suppose I should dive into that situation. While we're live right now. Figure it out. But the answer is going to be a lot. Oh, there it is. There's the email. 2023 Topps Cosmic Chrome Baseball. 1 nucleus refractor card per box. Look for autographs from the top players of the game. We're looking for launched into orbit extraterrestrial talent and star clusters. Travel through the solar system and chase top players in the all-new Planetary Pursuit insert card. I don't see anything about autographs, but Corbin Carroll is the cover boy. Pre-order beginning August 3rd at noon while supplies last. It looks cool. Planetary Pursuit looks wicked. They all look awesome. India to 199. It's no gold to 50, but we got one. Just going to do it like that. Tomorrow at noon, will I be able to remember? Better set an alarm or something. If anybody feels like emailing me, like maybe like 10 minutes before it drops, so I remember, that'd be cool. Brian Bayo to $4.99. Not too bad. Refractor. Bayo refractor. We'll have an immediate top load pile and then an immediate soft sleeve pile. Jordan Walker. Gunner Morel Prism. Yeah, the Carol in the email looks sick. It does. They all look pretty cool. Launched into orbit. I don't know what's going on with that. Like they forgot to cut out the die cut aspect of it. You guys know what I'm talking about? Same with that other one. Whatever that, it looks like there's 2 die cuts and they didn't upload a proper PNG file. Like it's like they used a JPEG. And so the clear, it's like it just doesn't look right, but I think it's supposed to be a die cut. We got an Adley rookie. How's the volume on the music? Can you even hear it? I can hear it loud and clear, but it's negative 40 decibels. Cade Cavelli to 75. Colas refractor. Haven't seen a Blue Jays card in the last few packs. You stick around for a second, rah. You'll see a Blue Jays card. Base auto, Michael Stefanik. Luis Robert refractor. I don't know, Trevor. I hadn't heard. You paid $165 for a hobby? That's super cheap, Brewster. The going price right now, I think, is $185 or $180. And it'll probably be $200. It was like $200, $430 at the National. So at least it was like we got a comp of what the future holds, most likely. Thanks, Sully. I appreciate it, man. I try hard. Blue, Jared Schuster. Blue shoe. For you. Castillo. How about one of these? Sully just pulled a blue boat at $199. Yeah, no guaranteed auto. That's why I like Cosmic Chrome, and the autos that you do get out of there are worth a lot, but no guaranteed autos. So it's tough forking over like a ton of money for a product that doesn't have any guaranteed autos. People will, and people do, especially with a great checklist, but it's just tough. It's kind of a baller product. August 30th equals Chrome release date, and pre-orders will ship out before release day. That's good. Refractors, Peguero, Velasquez, India, Yentos, Torkelson, Call, and Ivan Herrera to 125. Then we got a gold. These are pretty sweet. I kind of like them. Gold Youthquake, Cal Mitchell. Look at this. Have not seen a parallel of the Ultra Violent All-Stars. But here we have it. And followed by a Bryce Turang wicked mini diamond auto. The mini diamond autos are sweet. Black and white mini diamond. Going to the Brewers. Castillo and Ezekiel Duran to 199. Wave. Blue Aqua Wave and Michael Grove. Yep. Absolutely loaded. The Breakers' delight. They are certainly a delight. Delightful. Just going there. We're just going there. How about a hobby box? All three varieties today, ladies and gentlemen. Lucky Peter says update jumbos are down to 277. What'd they peak out at? I haven't bought an update jumbo in like since the release day. Peds pulled 2 supers? No, I haven't been able to watch any videos. I gotta see that. Peds killed it. Nice. Good for him. Peds is awesome. Save up for Bowman Draft. Yeah, there's a lot of products this year to save up for. Bowman Draft is one every year to save up for. Because it doesn't matter, like, at least initially and for a while, it doesn't matter what people in the class do. There's going to be expectations and there's going to be hype surrounding certain players every year, no matter what. All we have is their either college stats, high school stats, or international stats, or wherever they came from. And if they're getting drafted, especially first rounders, everybody cares about the first rounders. It's all we got. It's all we got to work with for a while. So hype remains around players until they fail. Figured out what the glitch was. I don't know. I don't really know. I have an idea. But I tried everything with the other thing. This is a new camera. Luckily I had one, or else we would have had to wait and do this tomorrow or something until I go to Best Buy or someplace. I don't even know where you buy a nice camera. Maybe go to Amazon and get it shipped overnight or something. Smells like burning. You smell that? It's either the wife cooking or the camera's overheating. Right, what do we have in a standard hobby box? Luis Arias. Purple speckle. Spencer Steer refractor. This is a nice card. Gunner. He's a little OC though, isn't he? Beautiful Gunner. Lindor refractor. Sosa prism. Musgrove refractor. I think it's the new camera. No, it is the same equipment I've been using for years. Typically worked fine. You know how it is with technology. Either like some kind of update comes out and it ruins everything, or equipment just fails on you for who knows why. Jazz to 199. Dude, this is the third Ashcraft of the break today. Like, of the breaks. Only one so far in this break, but the third Ashcraft overall. Ben, going to you. Another Gunner. Time for a jumbo. Music's pretty loud. This is a new camera. It's my cell phone. It's time for a new cell phone. That's what it is. Time for. So the new iPhone has my name all over it. Hopefully it's good. I haven't done any research on it. Michael Harris, but that's not coming out till who knows when. September. It's going to be months, so we got to have an alternative ready to go. I'm going to see if maybe I do a PC stream or something, testing out. See if it works. Like if it was my phone overheating, like maybe it's just getting old and it just starts to overheat now. If it was that, if that was the problem, then that would be good to know. Corbin Carroll and Volpe. We got a credit card. Oh, what a pack. This is like the dream pack right here. Boom, 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 boom. And an auto. Tommy Henry. Maybe not the dream pack, but a dream pack. Ish. Refractor Tommy Henry auto. Going to Brian. Everyone needs a nice burner phone. I'm not using an iPhone Pro Max as my burner phone, though. It was like $1,300. She's done me well, though. She's treated me kindly for the most part. Alcantara to 199. The Adley that we all recognize because of the orange sky. Card collecting with a 1 month. Says, what do you think on the Phillies trade deadline? I mean, I don't know everything they did off the top of my head. You will have to clarify, my friend. They got Lorenzen? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's for us. We just needed to get rid of Lorenzen for any kind of value. So, yeah, and the dude we got, well, we'll see, won't we? It'll take a little while for things to pan out. But I'm glad we got rid of Lorenzen. So, Phillies, I wish you all the luck with him. He's having a great season. And it doesn't hurt to have a little more starting pitching. I don't know what the other moves were. Phillies didn't do anything. I mean, they did a little something. Lorenzen's good this year. What is this? Bo Naylor auto. That's what it is. Massey, Cole. Look at this. We got a bonus refractor in that pack. CJ Abrams, Garrett Cole. I was wondering, that was a weird pack. With 3. Usually you got like your refractor and your prism back in the back. Bo Naylor. Going to the Guardians. Tyler. Welcome. Inviolate 7-3. Thank you for joining. Thanks for becoming a hitter. I appreciate that. Gunner Otani Technicolor. Here's another case hit. Man, we are hitting more case hits, it seems, than we're supposed to, but let's just go with it, guys. Jeff McNeil. Authentics. I don't think that's numbered. No, that one's not numbered. So this is like your lowest end standard case hit, unnumbered, no auto. But we have been pulling other ones. like with autographs on them and numbered. Mostly, this is, I think, the first, maybe the second regular one. Jeff McNeil. Logan O'Hoppe and an Adley refractor. I had to teach my wife about refractors today. I enjoyed it. She probably did not. Miguel Vargas, negative. Nice. Nice grip it and rip it. Got a card shells order. Kerry Carpenter one to 199. I like that one. Having a good old time. Look at him. Look at that picture down there. He's having a great time. Your girlfriend loves the refractor lessons. I'll bet she does. Sit down, honey. We have to have a talk. The refractor. The history of the refractor dates back to 1993. No, just bear with me here. This is going to take a while. They love it. Another Bo Naylor. You got to be kidding me. Hilarious. My favorite card so far, though, is that Julio. He keeps looking at me. All right, honey, take notes. Get out your notepad. You see this card right here? Where are you going? I was just getting started. You'll see someone's eyes gloss over faster than you ever have before when you start talking refractors to the old lady. Yeah. Give refractor lessons in the Ben Stein voice. I like that. Bueller. Julio has dreamy eyes. How good's Brent Honeywell? Good enough to have a baseball card. Is Peds in here? Yo, Peds. I heard you got some fire. Congratulations. Yeah, the Braves lineup is ridiculous. Their OPS, their team OPS, I think is it like in the 800s? It's outrageous. If not in the 800s, it's close. Whatever happened to okay? I'm sure he's on his third Tommy John. The 101 Junior graded a 6.5. Ooh. That's why you don't get those things graded. Just get them in a slab marked authentic. They're really tough to gem, man. Supers. 2 supers, not crazy names, but still nuts. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you give me an idea for blasters? Are they worth buying? If you're on a budget, I think they're fine. They're fine. Especially considering that the credit cards, the parallel credit cards in a sepia or a pink, you're getting tons of parallels. Unnumbered parallels, but tons of parallels out of those. So I think they're great for budget ripping. Maybe not great, but fine. I have heard people say they're great and they love them for ripping. I just didn't get lucky, so I kind of have a little salt about it. Nando to $2.99. Peraza refractor. Did you sell the frozen tractor of Adley? No, Jimmy, that wasn't for me, buddy. That was for somebody else. It's for a break. I never would get a card like that, ripping my own stuff. Matt Chapman to $199. So we got 2 numbered parallels. That's why the hobbies are so good. It's because you pull... Every hobby pretty much has like 2 numbered parallels. And an autograph. And prisms. And, right? Whereas the blasters, I didn't get 1 numbered parallel out of 8 blaster boxes. Cabrera prism. They're just really rough for numbered stuff and autographs. Encarnacion. Going to the Marlins. Nick. It's going to be it. Thanks for hanging in there with me, guys. Appreciate that. Haven't asked you for the thing I sometimes ask for. You know, those things that are free that help me out. You should have bought Series 1 blasters on Sunday. 1 silver pack for every 4, and they were super cheap. I heard that they were super... Didn't Brett, like, get a bunch of those? Oh, you got the Radiating Rookies Auto Michael Harris. Dude. That's a killer card. I pulled one of those Radiating Rookie Autos. I think it was Tyler Freeman. So, go Tyler Freeman. Zachary, hello. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yeah, they have monster boxes, Phil. Mine are going to be in the mail. They should be here any day. Actually, they might be outside on the porch right now. I got a confirmation that they shipped. So I'm going to open those for the channel, and then that's it for Chrome. Oh, no, I got 6 more. Okay. 6 more hobby boxes and 8 more monster boxes, and then that's it. Ken, what's up, brother? Pulled amazing stuff for your PC. I wouldn't be salty about the Adley Frozen. I don't know, Ken. Did you see my last PC rip? It was not good at all. It was really bad. But yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, the Adley Frozen, I'm super happy. I love it when I pull good stuff for my people. Top 100 at one time. Yeah, a lot of people were. I mean, he's young. Listen, it's just he's not in my top 10 list for rookies this year. It's nice if you get one of your top 10 guys. I'm pretty strong, Alan. I have a strong will. And plus, listen, dude, I opened a lot of it. I opened up so much that I'm like, I feel like I was at the buffet and I'm pretty full of Chrome. And then I get to open it for you guys. So it's like, you know, I get to keep doing it in one way. So 6 more hobbies. That's a lot too. 6 more hobbies and then 8 megas. A lot. And maybe if they come tomorrow, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Because I'm not doing breaks tomorrow. We're going to do breaks on Friday. 4 more. Shout out to the Slammers. If you didn't get in today and you want to get in on the next one, make sure you send me a DM asking for an early notification, and I'll shoot you an early noti. Try to get you in. Do my best. Alvarez to 75. Grissom refractor. Nice Wander. Refractor. We got Jordan Walker. And Key Brian Hayes to 350. Jeter Downs refractor. Mike Trout prism. Mm-hmm. Invalid 7 with a 5 gifted membership donation. Thank you very much. Bunch of people getting hooked up. Let's go. Appreciate the gifted memberships. Keeps everybody happy. I hope I'm saying your name right. It's really small on my screen. Okay. Oh, nice. We got the Josh Young rookie. It's the first one I've seen of this. Josh Young rookie auto. Getting some stuff. No, Bobby. I got nothing, man. I'm not the guy to go to wondering about current prices on anything. You kind of got to be active in whatever market that is, buying and selling on the daily to know. Because the prices change so often, and that's a really rare thing. I don't know any prices on memorabilia. Cold coffee. It's almost shocking when you take a sip of coffee that's supposed to be warm and it's room temperature, cold. Lorenzen to the Phillies. I wish you the best. He's having a great season. He should help you. Yeah, Jace is doing well. Yeah. No, but Peds is in here, and we've been talking about it, Alan. Yeah, Ken. Sometimes it's like they really just can't find any comps. But I'd say 99% of the time, they're just being lazy. Or they just don't know what they're doing. There's 3 possibilities. They don't know how to look it up. 1, they've looked and they can't find anything. 2, and 3, they're just lazy. If I knew, I'd say like prices, but I don't. I'm so happy this is working. I had a big knot in my stomach, and my heart was attacking me, and my brain was throbbing. But now I feel good. Hey, a negative. I think this is the first one I've ever pulled. Joe Ryan. You ordered a hobby from Fanatics on a release date, and now it's delayed to the 11th? Oh, that's a bummer, Phil. Sorry about that, man. At least you got a notification that it was delayed. I mean, it could have just been like... Sometimes it takes forever. Like when you order stuff on the Topps website, sometimes it takes forever. But they actually got mine out to me quickly this year, which was the first. Which is normally, like I'll order stuff from Steel City or David Adams and Blowout pre-ordering, and their stuff gets here way before the top stuff. Marcus Wilson. Pretty sure he's a member of the Hype Force. Going to Brandon. It's so rare, adrenalized. Super rare. Otani. Oh, sweet. We got another one. This is our second gold Technicolor. It looks cool. There's the regular. There's the gold. Since it's so dark, it's on the camera. It's a little hard to tell, but it looks cool in person. That was going to James. Riley Refractor. Centered. Another one of these case hits. Torrey Hunter. That's a game used gold right there. 31 of 50. That's cool. It's like a dirty relic too. A little dirt, like not a dirt relic, but it looks like it's been used in the game. And it has. Wanda Prism. That's a Twins Torrey Hunter going to Max. Riley and Yastrzemski to 75. Andy Yastrzemski Refractor. Not necessarily matte. I think I've opened up multiple waves. And some of the first wave stuff was awesome. Some of it was a skunk. Cal Stevenson. So after this, we got a Breaker's Delight box, then on to break number 3, where we continue to crush. A little bit of damage on that guy right there. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of like got a bend or something to it. Fortunately, it's nobody that matters. Turang Refractor. Absolutely. Absolutely, Noah. Another Shohei credit card. Spencer Steer auto. That's good. Very good. Going to Ben. Breaker's Delight. It's tight. Yep, all chrome ships. Something good in here. See that? I don't know. Maybe it's just a pink. It looked like a red. But we're not going to spill the beans. Blackman. All refractors. Molina. Brown. O'Neill. Betts. Vargas. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Is that red or is that magenta? Magenta to $3.99. Well, there's something else. Maybe that's what I was looking at. Youthquake, Melendez to $99. Outman to $3.99. Black and white mini diamond. Michael Harris. This is the third mini diamond Michael Harris I've pulled. And it is glorious. Castulo. Getting some hits. Sick hit. We also got Matt Batten. Sleeve these up, show you the hits, move on to break number 3. We're making progress. And I am excited about that. All right, let's check it out. Some of the top-loaded ones here. Michael Harris, black and white mini diamond rookie auto. Josh Young auto. Jeff McNeil, a little case hit there. Jared Schuster to 150. Brian Bayo to $4.99. And we got the Julio image variation. Outman to 99, Massey to $4.99, Bryce Johnson auto, Austin Riley to $2.50, Chris Sale to $3.99, Youthquake, Melendez, Outman to $3.99, Batten, Yastrzemski to $75, Spencer Steer auto, Cal Stevenson auto. We got another one of these. It's Torrey Hunter this time, number to 50. Riley Green refractor, O'Hoppe in Technicolor to 50, Marcus Wilson, leader of the Hype Force, Joe Ryan negative. Keep Brian Hayes to $3.50. Jordan to $75. Mike Trout Prism. Chapman to $199. Tatis to $299. Encarnacion auto. Naylor auto. Carpenter to $199. Vargas negative. Adley refractor. Naylor auto. Alcantara to $199. Henry to $4.99. Arias to $3.99. Jazz to $199. Ashcraft as usual. Gunner Prism, Turang Mini Diamond Auto, Duran Blue Wave to $199, Aqua Wave, sorry. Pete Ultra Violent All Stars to $99, Cal Mitchell to $50, Herrera to $125, Stefanik Auto, Cavalli to $75, Morel Prism, and India to $199. Loaded with hits. Break number 3 coming right up. I got one. And I also have a few things to open, but we're not going to do that today. Maybe tomorrow if I do a PC rip. It's got to be better than the last one. Here we go. Let's figure out who gets what team. Brian L., if you're in here, you paid with an e-check, so the payment doesn't clear for a while. I can't ship it until it clears, so don't pay with the e-check anymore. Note to everyone in the breaks. Takes like 5 business days or something to clear for some reason. All right, here we go. We're mixing these up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Grab these, mix them up once. Take them over here. New giveaway. TC3. TC3. Roll the dice. And we begin. Round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Just like that. A to Z. And here are your teams. Diamondbacks, David S., Braves, Brian L., Orioles, Zach W., Red Sox, Brandon N., Cubs, Travis A., White Sox, Bobby D., Reds, Sean F., Guardians, Michael P., Rockies, Justin B., Tigers, Karsten B., Astros, Bradley O., Royals, Philip L., Angels, Cameron O., Dodgers, Nicholas L., Marlins, Colin H., Brewers, Mike T., Twins, Kyle J., Mets, Jordan B., Yankees, Brian L., Athletics, Bobby T., Phillies, Derek H., Pirates, Jason Y., Padres, Brian L., Giants, Max T., Mariners, Nick M., Cardinals, Max T., Rays, Stuart K., Rangers, Stuart K., Blue Jays, Anthony H., Nationals, Jack H. Good luck. Dropping you a link. Incoming. And there it is. Throat is still a little raw from the National. Box number 1. Let's get it. Oh, that almost knocked over a cup. Just add it to the list of problems to deal with. Okay, hobby box. Good call. Thank you, Ron. Keep me on my toes. What are we going to get out of this break? A super fractor, a frozen fractor, or another case hit? No peeking. Does every box have a case hit? Well, this one's got a green Mookie. Let's start the show. Green Mookie to 99. Super incoming. Red? Says Red Sox King. You opened 2 monsters today? How'd you like it, Nick? I haven't gotten mine yet. I want to eat a taco. I'm starving. Josh asks, what would you value a Chrome Jordan Walker Red Refractor Auto to 5 at? That's very specific, my friend. Well, what I would do is I would find the lowest numbered Jordan Walker Auto that I could find. And I'd try to comp it off of that. It's still so early, you know. There's not a lot of comps for something like that, but or you can go back a year, find someone, or several years, find someone comparable that had a red auto sell. Use that. Alex Call to 99. We are looking for our autograph. We already got a case hit. We're looking for an auto. There's an Adley. And this is the 3rd Gold Wave JD Martinez today. Nicholas, congratulations. Yeah, Casas he's kind of carrying me right now. I picked him up kind of apprehensively, right? Because he wasn't really playing every day. Rosario auto. Like they weren't playing him against lefties. But now I think they're playing him more, giving him a little more confidence, and he's crushing. Padres hit. Going to Brian. And we've got an ultra violent Sammy Sosa. To 99. Going to Travis. Jumbo box. Are radiating rookies something that appeal to you? Do you see long-term value collecting them? Yeah. The radiating rookies are sweet. Tough pulls, man. It just depends who it is. Shohei. Look at all the cards are in the right direction. I'm so happy about that. You just go right through it. Tovar, refractor. Nando and Yelich. Here comes an auto. Cal Mitchell. Base auto. Going to the Pirates. Jason. Takes a little while, Jared. Quite a while. Sorry, I can't be more specific. This is cool. Color match Nolan Jones to 299. Purple speckle. Mike Trout refractor. We'll take that any day. Would you collect Tovar? I would. Yes, I would. Casas Prism. Because he kind of checks all the boxes. Tovar. Young. Position player. Plays in a good hitting environment. Just kind of depends on where they're batting him. For a while there, he was at the bottom of the lineup. But if he can... If he's in the top 4 hitters, then his collectability will be higher. He'll get more counting stats. He's just got to put up the numbers. Michael Bush to 150. Blue Ray Wave Auto. Going to Nicholas. Whatever happened to Justin Foscue? I don't know. Haven't heard his name in a while, eh? I bet you Wong knows. Adley. Morel refractor. No room for a middle infielder in Texas. Good call. Royce Lewis to 199. We got Jared Walsh and a DJ LeMahieu. Scherzer makes his Rangers debut tomorrow. That'll be worth a watch. Yoshida. And another autograph, Oscar Gonzalez. Lots of Guardians autos. Lots of Reds autos. Lots of Tigers autos. Although I haven't seen any Tigers autos. For some reason, I got all the bum Tigers autos, except for Riley. The one I want. This looks good. No. Gunner refractor. Nice for Zach. And another hobby box. We're doing the rotation. We're going to do this hobby box, and then we're going to do a Breaker's Delight. Corey Seager's back and hit 2 home runs in his first AB. Whoa! Dude, he might... Okay. No, he's not going to overtake Ohtani. We're talking about who, if Ohtani doesn't get it done and Acuna doesn't get it done, who's next in line? Seager's got a lot of war. He's going to have even more war after that. Andrew got the Soto home run challenge today. Doubled down and he hit one 456. Let's go. Congratulations. That's a tough one, man. I still don't know if I'm going to double down on any of these. What it's going to be is all or nothing. Either I double down on all of mine. I've got like 50 home run challenge cards. It's either all or none. I know you guys want me to do all of them. But I did that last year, and multiples of my guys hit home runs, and none of them were long enough. So that was a kick to the bags. Yeah, the only thing that'll stop them is the I word that I don't want to jinx them with. Well, maybe that's because there's no breaks available, Rip. They're not for randos like you. You got to join the club. Here's a stack. Byron Buxton purple. Julio, Future Stars. We got a Bohm Prism. Gossman. Technicolor Gunner. We got a regular Gunner. We got a Logan O'Hoppe to 350. Corbin Carroll. Michael Grove Refractor. Trevor Story coming back any day now. Any day now. There's the auto. Michael Massey to 499 of the Royals. Going to Phil. Congratulations, Phil. That refracts light quite nicely. Stroman. Stevenson refractor. And that's it for that box. Get a couple sleeves on these boys. And then we're going to open up everybody's favorite. Right after a fresh pack of card shells, pre-cut corner sleeves, available at cardshells.com. Here it is. Tough Pulls Tim with a 25-month membership. Pulled an Orange Wave Harris Auto to 25 from Finest. I bet that looks fine. Tony with an 8-month. Thanks for the daily entertainment. Hit the like. Tony said it. Not me. Thanks, Tony. Thanks for being a member for 8 months. And Tim, thanks for being a member for 25 months. Awesome. Here we go with some refractors. Laser Laureano. Riley. Marte. Josh Young refractor. Aviciel Garcia. Fujinami. Miguel Vargas to 199. Looks good. Yordan to 399. Jimenez to 125. We got a redemption in here. I don't know who the redemptions are. Brett Beatty auto. Followed by Pedro Martinez refractor auto. That's sweet. Another unexpected vet. Yep. The Breakers Delight boxes. Brett Beatty going to Jordan. And the Pedro is going to Brandon. A pleasant surprise. Look at everybody's dropping gifted. Castulo dropping 5. Invalid dropping 5. Very good. You're making everybody happy doing that. Thank you. Let's get a jumbo. Many memberships. Many memberships. Oh, Mill Dog, that's you? Sweet, dude. Dude, what a great story. I love it. I've been telling everybody about it. Yeah, I ran into Mill Dog and we chatted, and then I ran into him again and he had 2 K cards for me. A rookie auto was one of them. How funny is that? Kyle Stowers. Yeah, it was cool. I enjoyed it. Oh, that's a good point. Remember to turn on your auto gift acceptance. I don't know what that is, but yeah. I don't know how to do that. But that's going to be important for dropping gifteds. Ryan Creedler to 150. Here come the Tigers. Here they come, boys. Tigers coming at you. We haven't gotten any yet. We're bound to get 75 of them. Derek knows. Derek's got it. Been blessed on me. No, I don't cry no more. All right. Nick Lodolo to 125. And Nolan Gorman refractor. Good card pile. What's up, Teresa? Dude, yeah. Mill Dog intentionally brought those hoping to run into me, and fate made it happen. There's so many people. What are the odds we would run into each other right there 2 times? Like, I missed out on so many people because it's just an enormous convention center. What a story. Here we go. A plumber man with the info. If you click on the gift membership message, there will be an option to turn on accepting gifts for this channel. Hear that? Greenskeeper in the house. Doesn't everyone carry K cards with them? I know. I got a pocket full of them at all times. In case I need to start a fire or something with some kindling. Beatty. Prism. Torkelson refractor. Has anyone pulled anything good from blasters? I haven't. But my luck is pretty poor for my own openings. I got to open multiple cases to get like 1 good card. If I'm lucky. Boom! Diaz. $40 credit card. Painting the nursery? Sweet. This is a nice little thing for the background while you're painting. Let's give the greenskeeper some vibe, shall we? K equals original hype crew. That's right, Walter. OG. OGHC. K. If you don't know the abbreviations around here, you better go back about, I don't know, 500 videos. I'm well over 1,000 videos. There are a lot of inside jokes and references. What's this? A negative? Nah. It's Bobby. Look at that Bobby Cup card negative. Never in a million years I think I'd pull one of these. Well, today's the day. Going to Phil. We also have another $40 credit card, potentially. Gotta say that. Good evening, Born a Go-Getter. So I don't know what happened to all the rest of the Strike Force shirts that I brought. Steel City. But you saw that pile sitting on. I think I told everybody this story, but I'm going to tell it again because I find it interesting. So here's what happened while I adjust the vibes. So here's the story. I had like, I don't know, 25, 30 Strike Force shirts that I wanted to give away to people. Alex called a $2.99 and a Corbin Carroll refractor. It's been a pretty interesting box. So it's the last day of the show. It's Sunday and everybody's gone. It's just me. And I had everything planned out. All my time, I packed the night before. So I had a flight at like 1-ish, somewhere at 1-ish. And the airport's right there, so it's not a big deal, but, you know, there's still got to deal with the shuttle and if there's a ton of people there and getting through security and all that. So I wanted to be there. I wasn't familiar with the airport. It's huge. So I had everything planned out and packed. And my first thing that I was going to do after I had breakfast was go to the FedEx office, which they had a FedEx office right in our hotel room. Not in the room, in the hotel. It's hard to focus, guys. So I was going to go down to the FedEx office and ship my cases of cards back to me at home. I had a hobby case and a jumbo case. These the ones that I had for the silver packs. I was going to open them back home, which is happening. So I get breakfast, go back up to the room. Everything's going according to plan. And I called down to the desk to see what time the FedEx office opens up. And they're like, "You silly goose, it's Sunday. The FedEx office isn't open on Sunday." And I just, had a rush of panic come across. Now what am I going to do? So 2 cases of cards that I was going to ship back, and they're very expensive. So I had to, my bright idea was I had all those shirts. I was just going to figure out what to do with them. I'm going to go down to the floor. And I had a backpack or a sack full of packs still. I gave a ton away and had more. And I was like, that's how I got to make room. So I took a stack of all the remaining shirts, took all the packs back down there, and I started walking the floor. It's about like 15 minutes or something from maybe the floor to the hotel room. And then 15 minutes back. I had like 45 minutes, maybe an hour if I was pushing it. So I got down to the floor and I'm like looking for anybody that I recognize or that recognizes me and I can give this stuff away to. And Sunday was like about as quarter, at least at that time, there was like a quarter of the amount of people in there as the other days of the show. So, but you could see people, and now people were seeing me and spotting me and like, "Yo, Striker, what's up, man?" So I was like, okay, well, at least I can see people now, but there's not as many people to give stuff away to, but they're recognizing me and I can give stuff to them. So I'm having a conversation, and this one man and his wife, hopefully they're watching. They were awesome. You guys were awesome. Thank you for everything. So I run into a couple of people, and then as I was walking with them to their booth, another group of people recognized me, and they're like, "Yo, Striker!" So I was like, I got to catch a flight too. I'm like, hey, I'll be right back. So I went and talked to the couple, and I was like, do you guys want these packs? I got a big sack of packs. And they're like, sure. So you got a bag I can pour these into. So I poured it. Dude, there's probably like $1,000 in pack. I don't know. There's tons of packs. So I pour this packs into their bag, and then I give them shirts. And I was like, could you guys do me a solid? Could I set my shirts here? Would you guys give them out to people? Is there any way? And they're like, yeah, sure, of course. So they take the shirts. They take the packs, and then on the way back, I talked to this other family, a man and his wife and their dad, and they knew all about the show and everything, the striker breaks and talking and having a great time. But now I got to go. Got back, packed my 2 cases in my luggage somehow, and took it on the plane with me, with everything else. So it worked out, but that was another panic mode. Oh God, what am I gonna do? Surprise, surprise. I found some people that'll take some packs and free shirts off my hands. Tim Anderson to 150. Going to the White Sox. Unopened Chrome packs, not 2023. I had some 22 Chrome packs. And I had some 22 update. All kinds of stuff. Nolan Jones refractor. I had some 22 Bowman. I had good packs in there. And I had jumbo packs of Series 1. What else? Trying to think. I can't remember right now. Everything else. It'll maybe come to me. Simeon to 199. But on top of that, I probably opened like maybe 3-4 hobby, maybe 5 hobby boxes and like 2-3 jumbo boxes while I was there. Probably 3 jumbos and 5 hobbies, something like that. So I had a bunch of other cards too, and I packed them all in empty hobby boxes with the painter's tape, sealed them up, and crammed them into every nook and cranny of my pack. I even had like 2 of them in my laptop bag. Everywhere I could get them. I could have left the base there, but I'm trying to make complete sets. So like I need the base. Or I want the base, but I would have had to abandon all, like probably like 600 to 800 Chrome cards just sitting there. Which I would have done if I had to, but I didn't really want to. Bayo refractor. If it came to it, I was going to do it. Or I suppose I could have called someone or dropped off all the Chrome to someone too. Yeah, well, we were going to drive C-Ball 24. That was the original plan. But you know what they say. S happens. And you got to adapt. Hey. He's either the number 1 or number 2 guy in the Hype Force. Another Bryce Johnson. Nando Prism. We got 3 boxes left in this break. What break are we on? We're on break 3. We got 1 more to go. Thanks for being here. I hope you enjoy the show. A jumbo box of Topps Chrome. The sky's the limit. All the world of possibilities in these sealed packs right here, right now, for your viewing pleasure. And the breakers, everybody who got into the breaks, all of the slammers, let's go. Let's get you something good. Quan Prism. Hey, Lex, I see you there on Facebook. Shout out to you. We're live streaming on multiple platforms, so I tend to miss comments from other platforms. So if you want to chat, the best way is to swing into the YouTube stream. Otherwise, occasionally I'll catch a comment, usually from Facebook. I don't know how it works that way because we're on Twitch right now too, and Kick, and the people that come watching on Kick, they swing in and they go, "Is this guy even? Well, what's going on? He's not responding to our questions." Too much going on, I guess. I can't even see the Kick communications. Kerry Carpenter Auto. Looking good, looking good. Going to Karsten. Dude, we had such an amazing harvest yesterday. Another green bean harvest of like epic proportions. Also potato harvest. Potatoes are like poking out of the ground. Look at that Volpe, the $3.99. I'm looking forward to eating my potatoes. And already we got some pickled green beans going, and they're delicious. My wife did a good job on those. And she made some pickles as well. So the garden's thriving, and we're making a lot of pickled stuff. Potato Man. Yeah, I got it. Mill Dog, I got that photo. I'm going to use that photo in a video. I don't know if I got any of the video. Like, dude, I got so much I want to do. So much. I'm going to try to have all the photos of people that I met up with and videos and any of that and make a little documentary or video. I keep calling it a documentary because that's kind of what it is, but it's basically a video. Singed at a $4.99. There's a decent one. Going to Jordan. Jordan Walker. Man, I went into Tim Hortons this morning. I'm thinking about food now. What a motley crew working Tim Hortons. I've never seen I've never seen so many scallywags in all my day. Cosmic Chrome. Yeah, I'm in. I just hope they don't push too many releases out too soon because Chrome is still alive and thriving. I don't know what's on the horizon really, but I know that we got that platinum anniversary coming sometime. Riley Green, Cattell Marte, 2022 platinum anniversary. Why it takes so long? Why they keep pushing it back? I don't know. Oh, there's also Allen and Ginter coming out. So the releases are going to keep coming, folks. It's remember last year what happened? They started dropping releases like boom, 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 boom. No one could keep up. No one remembered no one could keep up. I couldn't keep up. No one could. Corbin Carroll. We got an Acuna credit card. Brett Beatty. Casas. Gunner. Gorman. And Jonah Bride. With some spectacles. He's wearing the goggles. And they do nothing. Going after everything Adley. Yeah. Oh, you got the Corbin SP. Ooh. Have you ever sold at card shows? When I was younger. When I was a kid, we'd set up at flea markets and card shows and stuff. Garage sales. Just little things like that. I tried to sell. Oh, sick. Jordan Walker negative. That's awesome. I tried to sell my my Ellie while I was there, but that didn't happen because there weren't enough comps. Hey, thanks, Morgan. Dropping a $4.99 super chat. Appreciate that. So I'm just going to top load that one. That's the first one of the break. We got a hobby box, then a Breaker's Delight box, then on to break number 4. So happy to overcome all the issues. Forgot to type a message. It's all good. You wouldn't be the first. It happens. And the 24-pack rip begins. Another A's auto. Pretty healthy stream. Do the negatives have a pretty low print run? They would, yeah. I don't know what the print run is, but that's a good question. That would be kind of fun to figure that out. I got, so Cubby's working on figuring out SPs and SSPs. He's going to try to figure out the print run on the variations. But it's tricky because he was punching the numbers and they were coming out wonky. Like he was getting different numbers for, like, because you got to figure out hobby box production and jumbo box production. And then you can like guess on mega, like monster boxes and chrome and blaster boxes. But he kept getting different numbers when he'd use different parallels to figure it out. So something's wonky. They're pretty, they're not common. I think it's 1 out of 3 boxes you're supposed to get one. Red Sox King. Sweet dreams. How'd you fix the stream? The details are boring. I don't want to bore people to tears with the details of plugging in USB, HDMI. There's another weird kind of cord I don't even know the name of. Switching them out, changing things, a new camera, new programs, downloading things. Like it's like a new setup basically that I figured out how to do in, I don't know, how long were we gone? Like 30 minutes maybe? And I even have a backup plan just in case. But we ran into a problem right as I was getting ready to hit live. This camera overheated and shut down. I'm just like, so we got a fan blowing on it and it worked. Thank God. Corbin Carroll rookie. We got a Volpe. Colas. Gold incoming. True gold. Ian Happ. We've been seeing a lot of gold waves, but not a lot of true golds. And that one's going to Travis. Totally a refractor. Not a lot going on here, Gunner. Not a lot going on in that little morsel. Pena. Green to 99. Bubba. Double bubble Bubba. Our autograph is Ezekiel Durand. You guys, I haven't noticed missing. I mean, I don't even want to say it. We'll give it a little knock. I haven't noticed any missing hits, which is really good. How many times have I had to knock on wood today? A dozen? So many potential jinxes going around. The last box is quite delightful. Morgan dropping a $4.99 donation. Is it okay to buy 2 spots in a break, or is it better to just let other people get it? I'm glad you brought that. Thank you for bringing that up. The breaks have been selling out like crazy. So on the next breaks that we're doing Friday, it's going to be 1 buy-in max. So we're going to start with 1 buy-in max and maybe even only buy into 1 break. The demand is ridiculous, and I'm trying to like throttle it a little bit so that everybody can get in. So make sure you guys read the posts. When I do the post, don't just like click. I know you want to get in, but just like scan it at least with your eyes before you buy in. Because I'm going to try probably 1 buy-in max for the next break. And if it goes good, and like, I don't know, we'll just go from there. But in the past, it was 1 buy-in max and only 1 break. But I started doing 4, so I was like, oh, we can do multiple buy-ins. It should be fine. Well, it's not. Once again, if you guys are battery exhausted. Uh-oh. Okay. My hands are frozen on the screen. It just said battery exhausted. The battery is exhausted, ladies and gentlemen. Just in the nick of time. Jeez. Hold on, let me figure this out. We couldn't get through it, the whole thing, could we? We've got an exhausted battery. Luckily, I got another one right here ready to go. And next time I'll have it plugged in. Maybe it won't get exhausted so easily. You tired, fella? Hey, you tired, little fella? All right. We got it. Ready to go. Everybody there? Everybody hanging in there with me still? Give me a 5x5. New guys, brand new setup right here. And I'm adapting and overcoming. Freaking boss. Can't believe it lasted that long. Full battery. Everybody here? 5x5. Give me 5x5. What's the pull of the day so far? We got a black and white mini diamond Michael Harris auto. Ooh. Oh, Gunner parallel auto. Gunner parallel auto. It's $2.99. Have you slept once since the National, Mark? I'm going on like very little sleep. And I need to catch up on it or else my head's going to explode. Okay. Adley. Refractor. We're back on that, boy. Come on. Bobby. Another Teoscar. Every time I see Teoscar now, I'm just going to shake my head. Gold something. Gold something. Libertor. Youthquake to 50. Oswald Cabrera. Oswaldo. Auto. Carlos Perez. Better auto. Purple parallel. Jack Larson. We got a couple members of the Hype Force here trying to get in on it. They heard the stories and they're like, we want in. There's only so many spots available, but we might be able to make it happen. Like it even says on my battery right here that it's plugged in and it should be working. This is plugged in. It should be getting power. It is getting power. It's just not getting enough power, right? It's just like, because if it was not plugged in, then it wouldn't have lasted even close to this long. Just got to have that battery ready to go, I guess. You guys ready to look at the hits? We've got a mountain of them. Leading off, Jordan Walker negative. How about you center that? There you go. Carlos Perez auto. Jack Larson auto. Kerry Carpenter auto. Bryce Johnson base. Corbin refractor. Call auto to 299. We even got that Bobby negative. Diaz Lodolo to 125. Gorman refractor. Vargas to 199. Alvarez to 399. Jimenez to 125. Logan O'Hoppe to 350. Buxton to 250. A green Mookie Authentics to 99. Oswaldo Cabrera to 199. Teoscar to 199. Adley Refractor. Libertor to 50. Duran to 499. Pena to 99. Happ to 50. Bride to 150. Marte to 199. Senga Refractor to 499. Volpe to 399. Simeon to 199. A blue Anderson. Beatty Prism. Creedler blue. True blue Creedler. Even a Pedro Martinez auto. Legend Refractor. Beatty base. Massey Refractor. Gunner Refractor. Gonzalez base. Royce Lewis to 199. Michael Bush Blue Ray Wave. Trout Refractor. Nolan Jones Purple Speckle. Mitchell base, Sosa to 99, Rosario base, Call to 99, and JD Martinez, the third gold wave JD Martinez of the day, to 50. Break number 4 right now. You guys ready for break number 4? It's going to be the best one of the night. Stick around and find out. Captain Graphics over here. I need to do reaction videos. I've decided. They're covered under fair use. Okay, if you're ready, then I'm ready. Here's the teams. We're going to mix them up 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Astros. On top. We mix the names up once. And then bring them over here. Do one of these. Doodly-dee. Dropping you down. Call it TC4. And roll the dice. Lucky 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Cooper's on top with the Astros. Let's put these in order. And here are your teams. Diamondbacks, Chris C. Braves, Alexander L. Orioles, Ryan G. Red Sox, Scott L. Cubs, Wilson T. White Sox, Nick M. Reds, Andy G. Guardians, Tyler M. Rockies, Kevin O. Tigers, Eric K. Astros, Cooper B. Royals, John B. Angels, Justin T. Dodgers, Dustin P. Marlins, Sean W. Brewers, David A. Twins, Ben N. Mets, Scott R. Yankees, John R. Athletics, Al L. Phillies, Adam G. Pirates, Logan H. Padres, Bobby D. Giants, Gerald M. Mariners, Joan S. Cardinals, Anthony C. Rays, Jonathan M. Rangers, Ron J. Blue Jays, Daniel W. And Nationals, Ryan T. Good luck, everybody. Here comes the link. Dropping it down slow. Down to the flow. Let's go. Just like that, we're ready. Hobby box number 1. Got your favorite team? Nice, Alex. Chris got the D-backs, and he's excited. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Chesco, if you gotta ask, you can't afford it. I'm just messing with you. Sorta. I just like saying it. Do I watch football? I watch Michigan, all the Michigan games. And sometimes I'm a glutton for punishment and watch the Lions. I used to watch every Lions game, but they've betrayed me so many times that after a while you just go, that's it. They've lost in every way that you can possibly imagine, like in the last moments of a game. And it's just drained me. Like, I don't want anything else to do with it. So we'll see about this year. I know they're supposed to have a better team, but I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it as a I'll watch it if I'm gonna gamble on it. So last year, about maybe like a quarter of the way through the season or a couple games into the season, I started stacking up Lions. And it worked out well. So we'll see what happens. I like to put some lineups in DraftKings on Sundays. Fire up chips. Yeah. I'm a chip. I don't really watch Central games though. I mean, they weren't even that good then, Wong. They like barely made the playoffs with the best running back of all time. Chesco, you're not going to be able to become a member of the team with that kind of attitude. That is the reason why we do it the way we do it. Rutschman. Richardson to $3.99. We got a Josh Bell refractor. We got a Bo Naylor prism. Royce Lewis looking fancy. Oscar Gonzalez refractor. Michael Harris coming in. Luis Robert refractor. Seen a lot of Robert refractors. I don't know. Is it just me? Or does the front part of the pack in the hobbies, isn't that, it seems like it lacks. And then you get to this part right here and it starts kicking. Here we go. Trey Turner to $2.99. Got a Josh Young here. Meneses prism. That's the wrong Oriole. We just missed a banger. Yusniel Diaz. There's a couple of Orioles. Let's see. Should he join the Hype Force? He's already a member. Michael Massey. We got a Hunter Green refractor, and that's going to do it. That's what it is right there. 2 parallels and an auto. And then you get lucky sometimes. You get a case hit, or you get a hard-to-pull insert. Jumbo. Ooh, you got a gold Corbin auto, Jason. Whew. That's cool to hear, Zachary. I appreciate that, man. Love to meet up with you. Atlantic City. Yeah, I mean, I've never been. Got family that lives in Jersey City. Or they used to. Well, some of them still do. Yeah, it's in Cleveland next year, though. But it was on the sheet as they were bribing people to vote for Atlantic City with $1,000 off the price of their booth. Oh, boy. Dermis Garcia. Hype Force. He's a borderline Hype Force member. 1 out of 10 blasters is loaded. That sounds about right. What's Cleveland like? Why don't you pull up some YouTube videos of people driving around Cleveland? If you want to know. Teoscar. And Poland, I see you over there on Twitch. Thanks for stopping in, man. We got a massive amount of people hanging out in the YouTube studio. I may have missed your chat. It may have been a while ago. It just refreshed. But what's this all about? We get a bunch of people together that want to open cards. I open them, sort them, and then ship them out to them. Vladdy to 125. It's a nice looking Vladdy. Color match. He's looking like he's, I don't know, been to the International House of Pancakes recently. Jose says, I'm from Cleveland, and whatever he's saying is true. The Nationals usually at Chicago or Atlantic City. I don't think it's on the West Coast ever, but I think they should do it biannually. And Fanatics is going to be taken over, so there's going to be, I think, and I'm putting this at like, I'm not putting like my stamp of approval on this at all. This is just like my idea, what's floating around in my noggin, is they'll do like the annual national, but then Fanatics will have maybe like 2 more a year or something, like the big Fanatics show. So we'll have more things to go to, and I'm all about it. I want to go to all of them now, and I will. Maybe. I can't see the future, but I'd like to. It was too much fun. If for no other reason than like an excuse to meet up with the crew. National at Vegas, I'm in 100%. As a matter of fact, I was talking to my boys on Monday about it, and they're all like, dude, if the convention's in Vegas, we're all going, and we're going to get a bad suite. I'm like, you're talking my language. Here's one of those packs where we got Volpe and Corbin. And that's about it. Oh no, Adley Refractor hiding in the back. Yeah, Vegas is made for it. It's perfect. They got convention centers everywhere. Adley. Will the Thrill Benson to 199. It's a Cleveland Will Benson. It's going to Tyler. Congratulations. Think you'll drive to Cleveland? Yeah, I'll be driving to Cleveland for sure. That's right down the road. Wong is banned by his wife from Vegas. You'll have to find a loophole. You're going to have to work that one out. But I'm sure you can think of something. Steel Walker. True blue Steel Walker. I knew the Tigers would be coming. And boy, did they. True blue Steel Walker, founding member of the Hype Force. Born in 1996. Going to Eric. Hobby box. What are these guys writing on their autos? Some of them are putting like scripture, you know, like John 3:16 or whatever. Some of it's kind of tough to read. I don't know what everybody's putting on there. Like Will, I'm sure that's like a Bible verse or something. But I can't make it out. I think someone told me that one of them. Someone told me what it was, and I looked it up, and it was a pretty epic verse. That's right, Anthony. True blue Hype Force member. It's all good, Chesco. So you wouldn't be buying in anyway then, would you? It's fine. You don't need to buy in. Just hang out. No, nobody needs to buy in. We just have fun talking baseball, talking cards, talking life, keeping it clean as much as I possibly can. How do you get a Breakers Delight box? You just gotta be a breaker. How is there not a massive card show in Vegas? Here's my theory. They want people spending their money at the show and spending as much time as possible at the show. If it's in Vegas, I'm sorry, I like cards, but there are some other things to do in Vegas that are really fun. Get it? Something tells me people wouldn't be spending all their money on cards like they want you to. Like if I was a vendor, I'd be like, nah, on the Vegas thing. But if I'm a buyer, I'm like 100% let's do Vegas. If I'm just going to the show to have a good time, all aboard the Vegas train. But if I'm trying to move product and sell cards and stuff, it might not be the best place. But then again, Atlantic City, same kind of situation. So I don't know. What do I know? Thanks, Eric. And remember, if anybody has a problem getting into the breaks, because they sell out very, very fast, okay? Just send me a direct message on Patreon asking for an early notification for the next one. And then I will do that. I'll send you a little link with the password. It's probably going to be password protected. Everybody, sometimes the breaks are going to be password protected. If I'm trying to get people in, because if I don't do that, then people just gobble them up right away. And it's like, jazz. Like if I don't password protect, then you only get like 15 minutes at the most as an early notification. But if I password protect it like I did today, then I got all the time to get you in. But there's still a cutoff because there's so much. Like when I sell the breaks, I still have to deal with all the labels, which is a hassle. And I have to populate these spreadsheets, which is another hassle. So I need like ideally 2 hours in between the time the break sells out to get everything ready for the show. But sometimes it doesn't work out that way, and I'm scrambling. Which is also why I usually sell the breaks during the day, like during the afternoon, because I need time to organize everything. Pasquantino to $2.99. We might start selling more breaks the day before, because that gives me plenty of time to work out all the problems. Also, there are always multiple issues that I got to deal with, so I have to build time in for that too. Arenado. By the way, I really like this card. Like the photo's cool and the cup card's cool. It's just a nice card. Peyton Burdick going to the Marlins. Going to Sean. You got yourself an Aqua Shimmer Peyton Burdick auto. Mount Castle. Breakers Delight. Why do most pitchers not get Hobby Love? Because they have Tommy John surgery every other day. And it, like, if you get bit, so if you start collecting a pitcher and then you get bit because they got Tommy John, you probably won't collect another pitcher. Or at least you'll be very apprehensive about it in the future. Also, chicks dig the long ball. DeGrom, bunch of refractors. Stefanik, that's a good one. Harris, that's a good one. Young, Garcia, Fujinami, and we got a red. Ooh, red Garrett Mitchell, 5 of 5. That's a good one. Going to the Brewers, Sean. Or no, hold on. David. Nice red hit out of here. Nicely centered, too. Sweet. Welcome, Garrett. Okay, Marte to 150. True Blue Marte. And then we got a gold Alvarez. This is one of the better Youthquake parallels we've gotten. 14 out of 50. Cal Mitchell Refractor. We got 2 parallel autos out of this. Cal Mitchell Refractor. And we got a black and white mini diamond coming right now. Lenyon Sosa. And then the last card is Hunter Brown. Pretty nice little box here. Man, the blues look so good. All the true colors look really good. Another hobby box. Is Verlander going to go to the Hall as an Astro? I don't know. I hope he goes as a Tiger, but I don't know. He did a lot of great things for the D. I didn't watch the Tigers today, Steel City, but I listened to part of the game. I was telling the guys earlier that the announcers were just like running cover for management. Almost calling everybody stupid that thinks that, the situation that Scotty Harris is not cut out for this job. A lot of people think Scotty Harris is not cut out for this job, and it's amateur hour, and he didn't do his due diligence. A lot of people are mad about what happened. So the announcers are running cover like, no. There's no excuse for that, man. Not consulting the player who has a no trade clause to that team. Tyler with a $5 don't know. Sup, Striker? Just pulled the Julio Rodriguez Future Stars 101 from 23 Chrome. Almost caca'd in my pants. Even worth grading considering it's a 101. What I would do is I'd just maybe get that thing in an authentic slab. Just have it slabbed authentic. Or, easy there. Sorry, the camera's all over the place. I'm working in tight quarters today, guys. We good? Okay. Or you could always send it away to PSA and see what it grades at if it looks perfect. And then if it doesn't get a good grade, you could always send it away to get authenticated. So, but yeah, you definitely want to get slabbed up one way or another. And I'd go PSA and I'd just go authentic. But I would consult several people maybe on that one. Maybe the card shop guy would have an idea. I don't think so. Bong hits and breaks. Not supposed to. See, breakers aren't supposed to sell stuff like boxes, and then card shops aren't supposed to do breaks unless you do the break in store. Fanatics wants it as two separate things. Thorson says, I grade my 101s. It's your call and don't listen to haters. Yeah, you got to, every situation is different. And it's not, the end of the world if you do send it to straight up get graded and it comes back like a 6 or something. It's not the end of the world because it's just a 101. And like a 6 would be, you wouldn't even be able to tell what's wrong with it probably. You're like, what the heck? This thing, I don't know. I've heard a lot of horror stories from people wishing they wouldn't have got the grade on there, wishing they just would have got it authenticated and in a slab. But yeah, it's definitely your call. Nolan Gorman refractor. Another. How many negatives today? Is that like the 6th one? 7th one? A lot of them. That's a Yaz negative. Nice little $40 credit card here. Refractor Otani. And the second stack where the magic happens. Yeah, you can always crack the slab. Yep. But it would be in the system still. That's the one thing, is if you crack it and resend it, it's going to be in the pop report still, right? So they'll know what the grade is. Oscar Gonzalez to $3.99. But I don't know if, do people even check that or care that much? Oh, the hot bee. The hot bee. The break. The hit of the break. The hit of the day. Corbin Carroll to $250. Look at that purple. Oh, baby. Let's go, Chris. You see how we do it? Love to see that. The hot D. Even though we already had a purple gunner, too. That's a true purple Corbin Carroll auto. How about that? Chris's first striker break, and he gets that. You know how it goes. First timer's luck. Same thing happens at the poker table every time. New guy comes to play poker and they win. It just happens. It's awesome. A lot more to go, too. A jumbo box. Hot streak. I think we're on a hot streak, guy. Heating up. We got a red. We got the purple Corbin. Got a nice Will Benson. Nice true blue Steel Walker. That happens every time. Yeah, well, at the poker table. Seems to. We were just talking about it on Monday. Everybody's always like, yeah, I got a friend that might want to play, but people are apprehensive joining a new thing usually. It takes some pushing to get people to come around, but when they do, they come and they win, and they take all of our money. And we go, who invited this guy? Ryan McMahon to $3.99. Man, we're going strong. 9:50 at night. Almost 500 people in here. Stick around. Let's finish it off strong. We got another jumbo, Breaker's Delight, hobby after this. We're doing good. Got a lot to go. Lots of fire to pull. Ethan says he goes, except my first time playing poker, I had a flush and didn't know it was good, so I folded. Yeah, there's that story too. The old what's a flush? Yep. You got to at least know what beats what. That's kind of rule number one. If you go to somebody's house to play poker, just know what beats what. That's all. Anything above and beyond that doesn't really matter that much. Cup card something. Could it be? Oh, it's Pasquantino. Every time I see the cup, Mount Castle. Phil Stripes with a $4.99 donation. Says, Striker, my Fanatics hobby box went from expected delivery date August 9th to August 22nd. What's up with that? You're the second person I've heard from today talking about that. I don't know what's up with that, but something tells me it has something to do with the National. I don't know what, but it probably has something to do with it. Maybe a bunch of help. Something to do with the help. Maybe they sent some people there to help, and then either they quit, or they're sick, or they're tired, and they don't want to work. I don't know. I'm guessing. Speculating. Maybe they got more orders than they know what to do with. No idea. Credit card? Beatty. But good luck on your box. Corbin? Alcantara? Austin Riley Prism. Gross hands. 64 of 150. Nice blue Ray Wave. Going to the Marlins, Sean. Bowman Brent coming in with a $2 super chat. Says, run those likes up. Bowman Brent's asking you for some likes. I've refrained tonight so as not to annoy the audience. But thanks, Bowman Brent. What is this? I thought that was a Radiating Rookies. That little right there looked like it was radiating. Outman Refractor. Is hobby still the best format in your experience so far? It's still the best bang for your buck in terms of dollar per almost everything. The only thing it's not the best at is dollar per rookie autograph, but it's still like it's pretty close. Invalid 7 with a $20 donation. You guys are starting to pick the vibe up. Appreciate you. You've been very generous tonight. And I have been noticing. You guys are helping me feel better and recover from my early grave that I almost went into. Stress is the big killer. One more jumbo pack. Then we got a box of each. Paulie Pack says my LCS raised the price of hobby and jumbo a good bit. Yep. Yeah, if they haven't yet, they probably will. I think it's going to keep ticking up maybe. But they made a lot of it, so I don't know for sure. The supply side, I don't know about. I know the demand's high. Lenyon Sosa, so many of them. The new O'Hearn, Lenyon Sosa. Going to the White Sox, Nick. Alrighty, another hobby box. Are all $1 to $2 Chrome Ohtani cards worth buying up? I don't think you'll find any, because it's just the base. If you find $1 to $2 Acuna and Ohtani base cards, you should buy every single one of them. There's an argument to be made if there were like $15, maybe you should buy them. I mean, close to, you got to do the math on it, but I mean, especially like if refractors and prisms are cheap, that's a $40 potential buyback. How do you stay organized? It's not easy, and I don't. I do my best. I got racks and shelving and tables and then a spare room with a bunch of stuff in it. And then upstairs, there's cards. There's a lot of cards, but it's not like horrible. I just have to take time out every once in a while to organize. Getting the breaks out next day helps, which, by the way, I ship breaks out next day. Next business day. So you'll get your cards quick. I find it important. I think it's important that people get the cards they paid for in a timely manner. And the people that don't think that that's important, like the breakers that don't, shame on you. That just means they don't care about you. They only care about their own money. Getting pretty good at this pack opening thing. Any chance Acuna finishes with 600 homers and 600 steals? I don't know. What's chat think? Nacho Man's name makes me hungry. Hey, that's a good one. I like it. Moreno, true blue to 150. Looks nice and centered, too. That's a beautiful card. Going to the Blue Jays. Dan! Boom! Get a good look. It's a purty one. Looking very good. One of 3 initial top-loaded cards that we got today. Peraza refractor. Oh, dude, we're getting them. We're getting the negatives like crazy. Anybody else surprised and shocked? Julio Cup. We got both of the Cup cards from last year, both the big boys from last year, Julio and Bobby. today. We've pulled both prisms, or both negatives. Chapman refractor. I'm glad you got something good, man. Let's keep it going. Which way do the cards go? So random. Sosa. Bregman Prism. Okie dokie. On to the final two boxes, and they're good ones. A jumbo box. Come on. Do it for us. This has been a good break. Jonathan wants to buy that Julio right now. Negatives are not numbered. Nachos are easy, and that's why I like them so much. I bet I eat nachos, like homemade, at least 2 times a week. It's just so easy. And my daughter also loves nachos. The Mexican restaurant's like the only restaurant that she'll go to also. She was there when I did the El Grito challenge. And I beat the El Grito, which is an enormous burrito completely surrounded by nachos. And if you win, you get a t-shirt. And I attempted it, I think like 3 or 4 times before that. I got to the point where I just ordered the El Grito because it's good. And I'm not even trying to eat the whole, defeat it. And then I went with my wife and daughter. And they encouraged me. And that's what I needed. I didn't want to disappoint my family by not eating like a glutton. So I got it done. It's huge. I think it's like, 4 pounds, which, John's laughing at me right now. John from ERB Sports. But 4 pounds is kind of a lot for a normal dude to just sit down randomly and try to inhale. Will Benson's flowing. The floodgate of Benson's is wide open. Going to Cleveland, Tyler. Yeah, you still gotta pay for it, Chris. But it's not that, dude. It's cheap for what it is. I think it's like $18.99, and it's probably like the biggest burrito you've ever seen. It's like just huge. And that's just a burrito. There's a whole plate of nachos surrounding it. So I kill the nachos first. That's my plan. That's my play. And I eat them as fast as I can. I get through about maybe like half of them. And then I start like dipping them in burrito, to change the taste profile a little bit, the flavor profile, change it up. Another Julio. We got the negative and the gold wave out of this. This break is nice for Julio Cup cards. Such a sick looking card too. 29 of 50. Oh, I'm getting it too close to the camera. I'll learn as we progress with this new camera setup. I don't like it, but if this is what I got to do. Lodolo. $20 Alvarez Prism. I keep bringing the cards to show over to the side here because on the iPhone, the camera's over here. But on this thing, it's right in front. And my hands look enormous too. Jeez. Diaz auto. Grissom refractor. Wash it down with cerveza, always. Dos Equis Amber is my favorite. Which is not the best play, but when in Rome. Like, I'm not going to get a cerveza at the Mexican restaurant. It's a special treat. Marquez to 199. Grissom, Prism. Gunner. Ooh, what a nice end of the pack dual hit. Grissom, Prism. Gunner, Refractor. We got a little Marquez who I picked up. No. Wait, who did I pick up? Domingo Germán, not Germán Marquez. What's up, Tim? Who are you chasing in Chrome? Adley, Gunner, Riley, Carroll. Those are my big four, but there's plenty more. I like Michael Harris too, so that's a nice 5. And there's a lot of guys. I have like a top 10 list, and all of them are in play, which is why it was so disappointing when I was ripping for myself yesterday, and I got nothing. None of them. Like, I'm open to a whole bunch of different people, but didn't happen. Jared Schuster to 150. Lots of Braves hits. Lots of every... Let's see, we got some Braves hits. That one's going to Alexander. This is a weird... the end of that pack was weird. 2 base cards back there and a Pete refractor that's damaged on top. Strange. The last box of the break, and it's 10:08. And it's a good one. A breaker's delight. Thanks for joining me. Turned out to be fun. Yeah, Josh Young's on the list. Even Tovar's on that list, I think. A little bit. Like, he's, I'm not disappointed when I pull a Tovar auto. But it is like a secondary type of hit. Kerry Carpenter, I even would like to get. Like, lots of guys. Happ, Reynolds, all refractors. Bieber. Kwan. Torkelson, I see an orange in here. Gorman, there's another one. I'd like a Gorman. We got Reese to $3.99. Another negative. A dozen of them tonight, folks. Is that? Oh, Carlos Correa to 25. Here comes the auto. Josh Lester. Comes the hype force coming in strong. Graham Ashcraft to 150. And Cavalli. All right, let's sleeve these up. We'll look at the hits. And we will call it an evening. And then, depending on what's going on, probably going to see you Friday. I kind of want to stream my PC rip tomorrow, though. So that might be in the cards. Or maybe I make a video. That might be the best way to do it. I haven't put a video out in a while. If you don't put videos out, your channel doesn't grow. If you just live stream, you're not going to grow. Well, here we have the top-loaded cards. Garrett Mitchell, 5 of 5, a red rookie. Nice hit. Moreno, true blue to 150, color match. Corbin Carroll. Hot D, hit of the day. Corbin Carroll to 250. And then we've got some other lovelies. Julio to 50. Benson to 199 auto. Steel Walker True Blue. Gorman Refractor. Hoskins to 399. A negative of Marte. Correa to 25. Orange piece. Josh Lester auto. Graham Ashcraft True Blue. Jared Schuster Blu-ray Wave. Gunner Refractor. Grissom Prism. Marquez to 199. Diaz auto. Benson base. Trout Refractor. Sosa to 399. Got a Julio negative. Sosa auto. Outman Refractor. Alcantara. Purple Speckle. Gross Hands to 150. McMahon to 399. Pasquantino base auto. Oscar Gonzalez to 399. Another negative. Yastrzemski. Marte to 150. Youthquake. Gold parallel. Alvarez. Mitchell Refractor to 499. We got a black and white mini diamond. Sosa. Burdick to 199. Pasquantino to 299. Jazz to 399. Adley Refractor. Diaz Purple Speckle. Vladdy to 125. Garcia base. Richardson to 399. Turner Purple Speckle. And Diaz to 150. A little true blue number right there. And ladies and gentlemen, I think we're done. I think I talked about everything today. I'm glad it worked. The cowboy hat worked. So we got a couple big autos today. A couple of nice ones. But I'm going to wind it down. We're going to